see you around from Central Park Police Station. You alright, bud?
Yeah, I'm alright.
Just wondering, you know, I'm recording, my body warm's on. Is everything okay?
Yeah, I'm actually in control of an aircraft at the minute, so don't distract me.
No, I'm not distracting you. I just want to speak to you if everything's alright. You just got an aircraft with a camera, I presume, and you're flying over a police station. Is there any reason for that, pal?
Lots of reasons for everything, isn't there?
Yeah, there's a reason for absolutely everything, hence why I'm asking you.
You're distracting me, that's what you're doing.
I might be distracting you, but I just need to speak to you, pal.
You can wait, can't you? Or just wait till I land it.
Absolutely, yeah, go ahead.
I'm not landing it right now.
What exactly are you trying to record, pal?
I'm just flying at the minute, mate.
For the moment, the reason as to why I'm coming to speak to you, do you want me to tell you?
To distract me?
No, negative, that's, well, if
you're distracting me now, so if I crash it into a car, it's your fault.
If I'm distracting you, that's just something that's occurred.
Something that's occurred. I've told you I'm in charge of an aircraft.
Why I'm trying to speak to
the reason why I'm telling you is because you're distracting me, and if I crash it, it's your fault.
This officer instantly shows he has no understanding of drone safety, public safety, or even basic common sense. FTA is mid-flight, eyes up, hands on controller, and the officer barges in demanding answers after being told he's actively creating a hazard. Any trained professional would pause, let the pilot land, and then speak. Instead, this officer treats an active drone operation like casual chit-chat time. And when FTA correctly warns that distracting him could cause a crash into a vehicle, the officer gives the dumbest response possible. If I'm distracting you, that's just something that's occurred. He basically admits he's willing to cause a potentially dangerous incident just because he wants to talk now. Reckless, irresponsible, and completely out of control of the situation.
Congratulations.
Hence why this is on the radar at the moment. We've had people trying to follow police officers home. Hence why I'm trying to speak to you.
For what? So I'm not speaking to you at the minute, I'm flying an aircraft.
Do you want to land that down first, pal?
No.
Right, it's becoming a security issue now. I'm going to have to just put you in handcuffs first.
Right, can I land it first?
Do you mind landing it then? Yeah, I can put you in handcuffs down and I have to stop searching, pal.
Alright.
That's how it is. Do you want to land it now, or do you want to...
Can I land it now?
Go on then.
So you're detaining me?
Yes, at the moment I'm going to put you in handcuffs.
Under what section?
Section 1 of place, pal.
Alright.
So do you mind just...
Can I land it?
Yeah, absolutely. You have to move, yeah?
Yeah, because I have to make sure it lands safely.
That's fine.
So,
you want to put that down in your backpack, something like that, at least it's out of the way so you don't need to worry about it?
So why are you detaining me?
Section 1 stop search, pal.
Section 1, so you think I'm coming equipped to steal?
Negative, that's not remotely close.
Oh, that's Section 1 of pace, isn't it?
Section 1 of pace, yeah?
Yeah, is that what you do?
Section 1 of pace is a stop search power, yeah?
Yeah, for what? For what reason?
If you'd like to put your hands away, then I can handcuff you, then I can explain as I legally have to explain. I'll explain everything to you after that, pal.
The officer's use of Section 1 pace wasn't just wrong. It exposed that he had no idea what power he actually needed. Section 1 requires a specific suspicion that someone has stolen goods or burglary tools. Nothing about drones. Nothing about security. Nothing about filming a police station. So FTA hits him with the obvious test. So you think I'm equipped to steal? The officer immediately says no. He destroys his own grounds on the spot. Instead of admitting he didn't know the correct legislation, he grabbed the first power he remembered from training and tried to force it into a situation it had nothing to do with.
Well, I'm going to detain you under Section 1 of pace, which is stop search power. The reason as to why I'm doing so, hold on. The reason is why I'm doing so is because recently we've had information about individuals following police cars out of the stations in unmarked cars and playing cloned cars with fake number plates. If you want, you can like put that down.
No, it's alright.
That's fine, cool, pop noise. So that's one of the reasons as to why you're going to be detained. And now I can see you. I'm speaking to you. You're not giving me any reason as to why you're here at this very moment.
I don't have to account for being in a public place.
Absolutely not. You're not in a public place, but your drone is well within police property.
What, the airspace?
Yeah.
You do control the airspace, do you?
I'm not saying I control the airspace.
Well, you don't control the airspace. As you can say,
we've got recent intel claiming people are following police officers home in unmarked cars. I can't see that there's a car at the moment. I can't see any plane cars or the vehicle that I
So you've got no reasonable grounds then, have you?
I just explained my reasonable grounds.
No, they're not reasonable in my opinion.
My collar number's on my shoulder, pal. So if
I can't see it because of your collar.
You can see it right there, pal. My collar number's right there. If you've got any issues with anything that I'm doing today,
everything that you're doing,
well within your right to complain. That's not an issue at all.
The officer also showed he didn't understand the basics of the situation. FTA's physical location determines his rights, not the drone's flight path, and the airspace above a police station isn't owned or controlled by the force. It's regulated nationally. But the real collapse came when he tried to justify a search. He threw out vague intel about people following officers home, as if that magically connected to a guy peacefully flying a drone. Then he admitted he couldn't see any behavior matching that intel. That's the moment the grounds died. Once an officer acknowledges there's no observed behavior, the suspicion becomes nothing but a story, and a story cannot authorize a search.
To the job?
Absolutely not. No.
How long have you been in the job?
A couple of years.
Yeah, you should know better than
I still have a couple of things I need to say to you. She just interrupted me. The reason...
You're not searching me then?
The ground... I am searching you. I'm just looking at it so it doesn't hurt your wrists.
Looking after you. I was unlocking it.
No, I've seen it. I'm looking after you, if anything.
You're not looking after my eye, you put me in handcuffs.
That's for your safety and my safety, you know how it is. The objects of my search is anything that could be used to follow police officers home, or anything that could be used in illegal means. Do you understand what I mean?
No.
Right, so essentially I'm looking for items.
So a car would be to follow...
Absolutely, so I'm looking for car keys for this certain car that I'm looking for.
What car are you looking for?
At the moment...
you don't know, do you? You're making it up. You're making it up as you go.
Not, absolutely.
Tell me what car it is then.
Absolutely.
Tell me what car it is then.
Personal information.
Oh, what an idiot.
Police safety and awareness. So I can't really tell you that. That's fine.
Oh, look at this now, idiots.
Yeah,
no, I'm not, mate. No, I'm not. Being detained for illegal activity.
A drone about this recent... Yeah.
Oh, flying a drone.
This is where the officer's narrative completely falls apart. He tried to justify the search by claiming he was looking for keys to a particular vehicle supposedly linked to people following officers home. But the second FTA asked, what car? The officer froze and hid behind personal information. That slip says it all. He didn't have a real car in mind at all. If the suspicion were real, he'd give something, a color, a model, a partial plate. Instead, he made a claim and immediately refused to support it. When an officer starts inventing details to justify a search he's already decided to carry out, the truth becomes obvious. This wasn't about safety. It was about finding any excuse to search.
No, get off. Put your face down. No, that's illegal as well. What are you doing?
You're going to get stop searched now on the second.
Yeah, I'm being stop searched. He's doing it.
Come over here.
No, come over here.
Come over here now. I'll get your equipment. Come over here now. Listen to me now. My colleague's not already explained this to you. You're now detained under Section 1 of PACE, which is the Police and Criminal Evidence Act 1984. The reasons for this are, I've got reason to suspect you're in the commission of offence by committing hostile reconnaissance in an area that's not open to the public. Right. You are going far beyond YouTubing for a YouTube video.
Really?
You are flowing an unmanned aircraft without authorisation over a police station.
Don't need authorisation.
Pull that down.
No, that's illegal. Straight away.
It's not illegal. Because I've got reasonable grounds to believe. I need to know.
This is for religious purposes.
It's not religious.
Yeah, it is.
You want to get a reaction for whatever YouTube video you're doing, so this is what's going to happen. My colleague's going to put your handcuffs behind your back, and you're going to get stop searched. Once that's done, let's get your details. If I don't find anything in that bag on the grounds of the search and the stop search that we do, anything that prohibited items or illegal in the commission of the offence you've potentially committed, you will may be released.
Then the second officer arrives, twice as loud, half as informed, immediately claiming the drone is being flown without authorization over a police station. It's the classic myth officers cling to, that anything flown near a police building must be illegal. But UK airspace isn't controlled by the police unless the CAA has marked it restricted, and this wasn't. FTA was perfectly entitled to fly there. Police stations don't get special no-fly zones just because they dislike being filmed. And without warning, the second officer reaches out and pulls down FTA's face covering. No request, no lawful power, just ego. A face covering isn't contraband. It isn't obstructing anything. It's clothing.
If you do not give us your details under Section 50 of the Police Reform Act, I want your details. You have caused members of staff at this police station in an area that's not open to the public. Alarm. I'm not saying you did, but you flew your drone over the police station.
Which isn't illegal.
Let me explain to you now. You need authority to be flying an unmanned aircraft like that over 120 metres high in the sky, which is 400 feet.
I didn't go over 120 metres.
Well, we need to ascertain that.
Yeah,
so what's going to happen now is, you're going to give my colleague your details in a minute. We're going to stop search you under Section 1 of PACE 1984. Once that's done, we'll P&C you, find out who you are, and what I suggest you do is you really think on about the behaviour you're committing. I get there's people like auditors, I get there's people that are interested in police stations, but you have not got permission off the Chief Constable of Greater Manchester Police or the Council to be filming this police station intrusively in an area that's clearly not open to the public. So at the moment, you're being detained for a stop search. Once that's been done, we will go further from there about what we're going to do.
The second officer doesn't even pretend to understand drone law. He simply invents his own rules, telling FTA he needs permission from the chief constable or the council. That's not confusion. That's someone who genuinely believes owning a building gives the police ownership of the sky above it. By that logic, you'd need Tesco's permission to fly over the car park. Completely made up, completely unlawful, and delivered with full confidence. When he realized he had no power to stop a legal drone flight, he defaulted to the classic move of undertrained officers, assert authority loudly and hope the public folds.
Give my colleague your details, please.
Wonderful.
If you don't...
I don't have to under Section 1 apace.
let me explain to you now. You do, because let me explain something to you now. If you do not, under Section 50 of Police Reform Act, I'm going to arrest you, take you to police custody, and live scan your fingerprints, get your photographs and DNA to find out who you are, because you've caused several members of staff in here. Let me finish speaking. Listen, you've gone a level beyond filming the front of the gate of the police station. You've flown the drone around the police station, and my colleague saw you doing it from a top window in this building. This colleague stood here. For that reason, I can be satisfied now that you've gone beyond the level of causing harassment, alarm and distress to colleagues in here. So you give me those details. If you don't, that's fine. We'll take you to police custody and we'll find out who you are there.
On one condition.
It's not under condition. That's what's going to happen.
I want my phone recording you saying that I have to.
No, we've got body cam.
No, because I'll never get hold of that.
Yeah, you can.
No, I've tried it before. I don't get it.
Well, ultimately, mate, listen to me now. You've got 5 to 10 seconds to make a decision. If you don't, I'm going to take you to police custody. Following the search, we're going to carry out under Section 1 of PACE 1984.
Right, search me first, and then I'll give me details.
That's fine. Okay. Good.
The Section 50 threat was a final proof these officers were out of their depth. The second officer tried to claim FTA caused harassment, alarm, and distress, not to the public, but to police officers who chose to confront him, detain him, misquote the law, and yank off his face covering. That's not Section 50. That's desperation. He wasn't responding to criminal behavior. He was reacting to being challenged by someone who knew his rights. And FTA confirmed why the force paid out. A viewer asked the obvious: how does items that could be used to follow officers home justify a Section 1 PACE search? It doesn't. Because the officer made it up, FTA replied bluntly, yeah, illegal stop and search with no grounds. Civil claim 1. That's the entire case in one line. The powers were misused. The grounds didn't exist. The force had no defense. They settled because taking it to court would have exposed every lie, every unlawful threat, and every fabricated justification. What makes this incident stand out isn't just bad policing. It's how fast a harmless moment turned into a meltdown. FTA was literally mid-flight saying, "You're distracting me. This is dangerous." Instead of stepping back, the officer pushed harder. That was the theme of the entire encounter. Every time common sense appeared, the police sprinted the other way. Then the reinforcements arrived, not to de-escalate, but to stack new mistakes on top of the old ones. Suddenly, FTA was accused of hostile reconnaissance, illegal flying, harassment, following officers home. Anything they could invent to keep control of a situation that had already collapsed. It wasn't training. It was panic and pride. And that's exactly why the payout was inevitable. Unlawful stop, unlawful search, fabricated grounds, false Section 50 threats, drone laws made up on the spot. Any one of these would put a force in trouble. Together, they guaranteed a check was getting written. The force paid. The officers walked away looking clueless. And FTA walked away proving, again, that the law doesn't bend. That's it for today's video. If you enjoyed this episode, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. It really helps me continue independent coverage. And be sure to check out Free Time Audits. Link in the description. Show him some love. Thanks for watching. This was Rate the Audit. And I'll see you in the next one.